G'day everybody. I thought I'll discuss something because you won't get to see it in the future fixed. So I might as well tell you now. I could fix all these lights, no worries. I've fixed a little extra more onto it. You can't see these ones here so good, but they're on. But it only had a few going here and a few going there. And I've tapped some because she's done a lot of chewing. And how I did that is I glued it. Reattached it by gluing it. But it takes ages to try to line these little pins up and try to glue it and then hold it there and keep it steady and wait for the glue to go hard, and then if it goes hard and I bob it a little bit, it goes out. And so I've sat here for about an hour or so just screwing around a little bit of these lights, but they could be fixed. Definitely if you have proper glue, like I'm using heat gun glue, so when I try to glue the next one it takes ages to dry, so it's not quick instant glue. So if you had quick instant glue, I can probably see that you can do this job a lot quicker. Or if you had some sort of soldering iron that with some Teflon or something to make these wires stick, because it won't stick with what I try to use, it just rolls off, right? So anyone that knows connecting wires, you need to dunk it in a little bit of solution so it wants to stick, because and you can get the wire says you don't need that kind of crap, but it's full of crap. It won't stick, the stuff I've got. So I'll use some glue and I could glue it, but it's wasting my time. I've got other things I need to do. So this thing here is going to wait. I'm going to change these batteries so they've got a little bit more light now, twice as much as what they had. I've connected 2 little spots, but they've chewed like 5-6 different spots now, and I'm just going to have to leave it because it just takes too much of my time with the equipment I've got. You know how it goes like that? You get so frustrated and you go, if I only had proper equipment and this and that and this, I could slam this out, I could slam that out. But instead, I'm just sitting here screwing around, fucking around, wasting my time really, getting frustrated over things that could be really easily done. You know what I mean? And you got to work with the crap. So I'm just going to leave it. So when it comes to things like that, and I'm like, too much work for my effort, because I haven't got the right stuff to do it with, I'm just not going to do it anymore. But I could do things, and I've been showing people you can do things, but it's just not worth my time and effort when I can go on to other things. Like I could already had a lot of this house already cleaned up, or a lot of other things that I could work on, instead of just frustrating myself using, dodgy glue, dodgy everything, you know what I mean? And so in the future, once I get my finances sorted out, and I'm going to go a different path, because this is just too frustrating with being poor. So later on in the future, I'll get back into certain things. I might just have to just start practicing another way of dancing, like more like how people want it, I guess, than more how I do things. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. I'm thinking about just traveling and going from there in the future as soon as I can, and refining where I'm meant to be and a group. Because when you really, after you find and you've healed, you find yourself right, you need to find the group so you can be healed all you want. You can feel like you can do all this all you want, but if you haven't got the right group or the right help, good luck, people. So that's the next thing you need to do when you heal, is you need to find the right friends to continue your life. Otherwise, you might just go backwards or back to the old style. Like when you heal, healing means it might be a whole new you. And when you do that, you need to find where the whole new you can fit in. Anyway, people, I thought I'd quickly show you about the lights. And once I charge up the rechargeables, I just found some old dodgy batteries. Some of them are bright and the other ones aren't. I think only one of these batteries are good, because I kept swapping them over trying to get them to be about the same brightness. So either those batteries being there or there, and they'll be the same bright, you know what I mean? So it's one of the batteries. I'll show you a bit later. I'll put it back up. Now they've at least got more brighter light for them. She just doesn't have it all the way through there anymore. And maybe one day it'll be cheaper for me, right, than to try to sit there fixing like I've been trying to fix it, like, right? Because I've got the popper tools, popper clips. I've got a stand to get it to hold there. I've got the popper things to make something so difficult and hold here and try to dry, right? that you can do with little clips and all sorts of things, you know, people who actually do this stuff professionally. Because at the moment, I'm not really doing it, as you can say, professionally, because you can't do things professionally without the right equipment, can you? Anyway, I'll leave it with you. Have a good one, and see ya. I bet you everybody goes through this situation, don't you? But that's life. Bye.